G'day, my name's Harley Johnstone. You might know me as Durianrider on YouTube. Only 6 years ago I was dead broke, living on welfare. Now I'm earning a six-figure income working from home. I was so unfit as a kid, I always got picked last on sports day. And now I'm a 2:48 marathoner. I've done some of the most crazy 1 day and 1 month endurance feats you've ever heard of. So what was my secret? How to become wealthy, fit, the partner of my dreams. I simply took advice of people getting the results I desired. I listened to templates, listened to the right advice, took action. Is that something you'd be interested in? Are you ready to take action? Are you willing to do what it takes to get you from where you are now to where you want to be? If you're not, come back another time. But if you're willing to do whatever it takes, if you've got the hunger, if you've got the desire for it, let's do this. So when I was 17 years old, I was so out of shape, I would catch the bus about 1 mile to school, 1 mile to school. Now I can run a sub 5-minute mile around the track on 10 miles a week training. My endurance has gone from crazy low levels to I can ride I've ridden 620 kilometers in a single day in a group of riders with no stimulants. I've ridden 6,545 kilometers in a single month with no stimulants. So I understand what it takes to be fit and I understand what it feels like to be terribly unfit. And finances, I understand what poverty is in the Western world. I was so broke, I used to water fast between welfare checks. And today in 2014, money's not an issue. And I'm going to share with you these strategies and techniques and tips and secrets in this course. And I thought I was going to be single for the rest of my life. I had no idea what women really wanted. I had no idea how to attract the ideal partner of my dreams. But I learned that. I took the right advice. What took me 15 years to learn can literally take you 30 minutes in this course. So what was the mindset? What was the strategy? In 2004, I got a tattoo, positive mental attitude regardless. And that is a mindset that I carry with me every single day. No matter what happens, I try and see the positive out of that. It can be challenging sometimes, but I found it's the only way to really live. When one door shuts, you've got to look at the open windows. Otherwise, you lose those opportunities because you're spending too much time in a negative mindset. So positive mental attitude regardless keeps you in that frame of mind, keeps the fun going. Because when you make something fun, you take care of motivation. And regarding goals, what makes a good goal? For me, what's helped me is being objective. What does objective mean? Subjective, objective. Objective is I've got $800 in my wallet. Subjective is I've got a bit of money in my wallet. So with your goals and fitness, you want to have goals, not just I want to lose weight. What does that mean? I want to get fit. What does that mean? Objective. I want to be able to run a 5K in under 20 minutes. I want to be able to put my wheelchair and get up the local hill. I want to be able to ride my bike a double century. I want to be able to keep up with my kids when they ask me to play chaser with them. You want to have objective goals that you can measure, and then you'll know when you've reached them. When you've reached the goal, it's about crossing it off and seeing another one. And it's not about achieving goals, it's more about who we become in the process of chasing those goals down. That is what we're talking about. So I'm going to give you daily missions. Not things just to think about, but things to take action on. Because we know mood follows action, and action provides results. So fitness takes years to develop. Don't get suckered into all these fads. If you knew how long it was going to take for you to get fit, you wouldn't be wasting your time with silly fads. So you want to be patient, persistent. I know what it takes to get there. I've trained with some of the fittest people on the planet. You're going to get there, I'll guarantee it. So where are you now? It's like having a map. I like using the map analogy. To see where you want to go, you have to look at where you are starting at and what you have to do to get there. So your history might be a bit different to the next person. You might have a calorie restriction history, metabolic damage you're paying for now, so it might take you a little bit longer. But I guarantee on this program, you will get the results you desire. I guarantee that. So today's mission is to set your goals. We've provided the template down below, so print it out, copy it down, whatever, and write your goals down. Do it. Everybody's got goals, but not everybody takes action on them. I want you to think it and ink it. Why do I want you to write your goals down? Because when we write our goals down, we take it from our head and put them to the real world. Yeah. So now you've written down your goals, I want you to visually see them, literally and mentally. I want you to stick those goals up somewhere you can see them every day, on your fridge, behind your work desk, on your computer. And I want you to visualize each night, just fantasize about your goals. If you can't see it literally, if you can't see it mentally, you'll never get it. So I want you to share these goals with someone important in your life. It could be your partner, your work colleagues, your kids, whoever, your grandparents, anyone. Share them and say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Can you support me on my goals? If you don't have anyone on that in your lifestyle, You soon will, because eagles attract eagles. So that's today's mission. We'll see you tomorrow. So welcome back to day 2. Today we're going to talk about foundations: sleep, water, sugar. These 3 things are the most important things for your daily participation in your reality. If you don't have enough water, sugar or sleep, you cannot perform to your potential on any day or in any moment. So now we're going to talk about water. Why water? Why do we need to drink water? The body's over 70% water, even more. So we need, every cell in the human body is better nourished by hydration. Our digestion, our hormones, our clarity of thinking, our muscles, our blood, everything's based on our water concentration in our bodies. If we have less water, we become less human. So why water? We need water for water's sake. How much water per day? At least, start day with a quart of water, at least 3 quarts a day. These are 1.5 each, at least 2 of these bottles per day. You might even need 6 quarts a day, depending on where you live, how much you talk, what environment you work in, how much clothing you wear, how much you weigh, etc. You know if you get enough water because you'll be peeing at least every 2 or 3 hours. Again, it's more than average, but we're not talking about being average, we're talking about being exceptional. What type of water to drink? I like mountain stream water from the Himalayas, but that's hard to get. So the best type of water is the water you can have access in your water bottle right now. That's the best type of water. The best type of water is the one you're drinking now. At home, I do have a reverse osmosis water filter. Definitely helps, but end of the day, drink whatever water you can to avoid thirst and dehydration. When to drink? Never wait till you're thirsty. If you wait till you're thirsty, you wait too long. I start every day with a quart of water, and about 10 to 30 minutes before each meal, I have another quart of water. That keeps me hydrated, digestion is fantastic, that's what I do. Let's talk about food. Tomorrow we're going to detail about breakfast, lunch and dinner. In the meantime, down below, a little food ranking list, check that out. Another question is, how many calories? I recommend at least 2,500 for women, at least 3,000 calories for men. I subscribe to the theory, eat more to live more, because that provides the best results. If in doubt, just eat more carbs, less fat, less protein. How many calories? Eat as much as you want when it comes to carbohydrate. What are the best foods? The best foods are whole plant food. What's a whole plant food? Something that's whole form, like corn, potato, rice, banana, date, mango. Whole foods have more nutrients per calorie. They fill you up, they give you a good carb hit, and they're nourishing and they're tasty. Once you learn how to prepare them, very tasty. When is the best time to eat? My personal routine is I wake up in the morning, have a cup of water, a piece of fruit, and then go out and do about an hour of light cardio, a bit of cycling, a bit of walking, a bit of jogging, come back, have my quart of water, and have my 1,000, 2,000 calorie breakfast. I like to get at least 80% of my calories before 5 p.m. This lets me go to bed earlier, not laying in bed thinking about food. I'm like, I'm done. So that's what I do. Tomorrow we're going to talk more in detail about food types, and we'll see you then. Now let's talk about sleep. Sleep is the most undervalued asset you have. I have. Everybody has. Sleep is so important, especially for metabolism and fat-burning hormones. We need sleep and rest. So many people don't get enough. How much rest and sleep do we need? Well, in nature, we were designed for 12 hours a night of rest. We're designed to live in tropical areas where the equator exists, and it's 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of nighttime every day of the year. So everyone can argue about it, but nature's designed 12 hours a night of rest, and you're going to feel incredible. I like to get a minimum of 8, at least 8. Everyone can get 8. When is the best time to go to sleep? All the top sleep researchers agree that the hours before midnight are the most supportive for fat metabolism. I personally like to go to bed between 8 and 10 p.m. every night. Doesn't always happen, but that's my ideal. 2 powerful tips I've learned from training professional athletes on sleep is have an eye mask and have an open window when you're sleeping. What does the eye mask do? The eye mask gives you darkness, and that kicks in your hormones, growth hormone, testosterone, all your healthy hormones, so you feel fresher the next day. And the open window helps the body get some more oxygen, fresh oxygen in the body. Even if you live in a city with a stuffy room, it's better to have an open window than be breathing in the same stuff again and again. So we have that fresh air. That's my bottom line tips. If in doubt, get more sleep. Rest is best. And today's mission is clear urine. We've included a little color chart. You can print that out or just memorize it or take a shot on your phone, and that's what you want. Clear urine at least every 2 or 3 hours. It might be inconvenient at the start, but you'll be so much more productive, better digestion, and a better supported fat burning metabolism. And get a water bottle, a plastic BPA-free sports bottle. You're gonna have it on your work desk or on your bike. Plastic doesn't break, can't cut you. Get a water bottle, that's your mission. Get a water bottle. And get used to going to the toilet. A clean body is a regular body. Your co-workers might give you crap, but they don't really understand what it takes to have incredible stamina, vitality, and vigor. For the remainder of this course, I want you to drink at least a quart of water every day before breakfast. When you get up, just have that quart of water, start the day. That wraps up today. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk about fat-burning foods.